Hello, welcome to another video. Today, as you can tell from the title and the thumbnail, we are talking about my September reading plans. Now, you will note I have not called this a TBR, and that is because this month is Bookoplathon. Becca's Bookoplathon. You're all familiar. If you're not familiar, I will leave it linked down below. Bookoplathon is a Monopoly-themed readathon hosted by Becca from Becca and the Books. She's been doing Bookopoly as her TBR for years and years now. You all know what it is, I'm pretty sure, but just in case, it's down below. And for Bookoplathon, you roll along the board and pick out your TBR. However, there is an option to roll as you go throughout the month. And that is what I will be doing. It is what I did last year for Bookoplathon, and it worked really well. And I would like to do it again this year. So how I will be doing it is I will be rolling, picking a book, reading a book, finishing the book, rolling again, picking the next book, that way, rather than setting a full TBR at the beginning of the month. However, I wanted to be able to do my first roll for you here in a reading plans video, not TBR, but reading plans video, and I thought whilst we're doing that, we could at least talk about some of the other books that I would like to get to in September, if the rolls are in my favour as I roll them. So let's do that, and then we'll get to what my first roll is to see if it fits. Firstly, and most importantly, I am on a binge read of Pokemon The Adventures manga, and I am up to Collection 6, which is Volume 16, because these are bind-ups of the volumes into the collectible edition. So I'm up to volume 16 in this, so volumes 16, 17, 18 are in this, and I've got collections 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to go. So still a few to get through. If I could finish the whole collection in September, that would be amazing. So then I will have done 5 in August, 5 in September. That seems pretty achievable. I am thoroughly enjoying these. You will be seeing a vlog of all the Pokemon stuff. But I'm having a great time and I'm looking forward to continuing. So this is probably like my top priority read, is to get as much Pokemon in there as I can. Another massive priority for me, massive in terms of it's massive, massive in terms of I'm really excited to read it, is Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. This is the ARC copy. I can't believe I got an ARC of this. Didn't think that was gonna happen. This is a chonker. So A Day of Fallen Night is the prequel to Priory of the Orange Tree, which you can't see. Can you see? Yeah. Here is the beauty. I loved Priory of the Orange Tree a whole heckin' lot, and I'm really excited to read A Day of Fallen Night. Can't believe I got my hands on an ARC. It doesn't come out until the 28th of February, but on the side it says January. So, I don't know. Let's go with this one because this is actually a date. 28th of February 2023. So I am very excited that I've got this early, that it's in my hands. I'm so excited. I am really in a mood for political fantasy, and chunky political fantasy at that, so I'm in the mood for this. I would like to get to it. Whether I can or not, who knows? But let's roll with the political fantasy mood that I'm in. King of Ashes has been talking to me for a while. Every time I see it on my shelf, and whenever I'm in a bookshop and I see it, I want to buy it because I'm so interested in it. And then I remember, I already have it. I don't need to buy it. I have it. All I know about this is, the royal family has been slaughtered. There are 4 kingdoms, on the brink of war, and the true heir may have been smuggled somewhere else. So the true heir is possibly still alive, but the 4 kingdoms that used to be under the rule of this one royal family that's now perished are on the edge of war. So I'm getting political fantasy. I don't know too much else about this, but I want political fantasy, and 4 kingdoms on the edge of war with a royal family that's been slaughtered sounds pretty much like what I want right now. So This is speaking to me. I would love to be able to get to it. We will see if I do. Another one that I've been thinking about is Seven Deaths of an Empire. The Emperor has died. Are we sensing a theme here? Basically, if the ruling power is dead, leaving behind some kingdoms, empires, whatever, on the edge of war, and there is political turmoil, I want it. If you know a book that sounds like that, let me know. Because this is what I want right now. So, another political fantasy. Other than the Emperor being dead, what else do I know? Rebellion, assassins, thieves, politicians vying for power in the city. And we have a dude that needs to protect the heir to the throne. I'm getting similar vibes. Oh, a magician's power may fail when enemies emerge from the forest. Political fantasy. It's what I want. Something else that's on my mind is the Tethered Mage. Now, I have been told by numerous people, numerous times, that I should read this and would like it. It's kind of political fantasy. I'm looking at this and thinking, I don't think it's like heavily political fantasy, but there's fantasy. There's an empire where magic is scarce and children are taken to serve the Falcon Army. Our main character is hiding her mage mark and thieving to survive because she doesn't want to serve in the army. She has rare and powerful magic. So clearly there is something political there because they're building this mage army for something. Oh, and then the next part of it does go on about political things. Fate has bound the heir and the mage as war looms on the horizon. So there is political things in there. I don't think it sounds as, like, heavily political as some of the other things that I'm called to, but I've been told that I will like it, that it's political fantasy, and I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Also, can we just appreciate the flop? So, an option. Another one I've been thinking about, not political fantasy this time, kind of a darker fantasy, is Daughter of Redwinter. I think I might have mentioned this in a last TBR because I put it to a vote for my patrons. It didn't win. I want to read it. This is about this girl who can see the dead. Rain is 17 years old and on the run. She can see the dead, a secret that could get her killed. I want to read it. It's on my mind. I would like to read it. Yeah. What else happens with her? I don't know. She needs to survive by her wits and her skill with a bow in a world turned upside down. Ooh. Oh, there's warrior magicians after her. They will stop at nothing to retrieve what she's stolen. She's stolen something. Oh, conspirators plot to release an ancient enemy. Rain's ability to see the dead might be their only hope. Oh, I really want to read it. Less political, but I really want to read it. It's on my mind. And then we have a couple of, like, lower priority options, but just vibes that I would like to read. One of those is this manga. I'm kind of in a manga mood. And this is Witch Hat Atelier? Is that how you pronounce that? I don't know. I've been told I would enjoy this. This is a recommendation from Kathleen. Thank you, Kathleen. A Touch of Magic. A magical adventure that took Japan by storm. Witches are born, not taught. Magic is something she can learn. Starts to teach herself the witch's ways. Ooh. Her magic causes grievous harm. Ooh, so our main character wants to be a witch, but witches are born, not taught, but she thinks she can teach herself to be a witch, which is more dangerous than she thought. Sounds good. Sounds cute. I've been told I would enjoy it. It's a vibe, and I would like to go with it. And similarly, on a vibe that I would like to go with is this little middle grade, Fenris and Mott. It's about Fenris, you know, the dog from Norse mythology, and a young girl who picks him up from a dumpster and thinks she's saving a puppy. Turns out, by saving this puppy, she may just have to save the world, because Fenris is destined to end the world by eating the moon, I think. It's absolutely tiny, but I want to read it. I think it could be adorable, and just Fenris makes me think of my Finn. I love dogs, so I want to read it. that's everything that I've got in terms of the vibes that I'm feeling. I'm very much in the mood for political fantasy. That's what I want to read right now. So we will see. Priority-wise, these two are probably my top priorities. I'm holding them upside down. They're Fallen Knight and carrying on with Pokemon. But ultimately, I have to see if the rolls are in my favour. So, where did I put my dice? Here they are. Let's do my first Bookoplathon roll and see if the rolls are in my favour. Or the roll, because we're just doing one. Right, I don't have a board. I just have the board on my iPad. So I'm going to pop that down here. Right, I'm going to record this on my phone and then pop it up here for you. Here we go. You should be able to see it now. Right, there I am on Go. Let's see what I get. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, I've got an 8, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pattern and text. Okay, let's see what I can do with pattern and text. Just there. Let's see. Are any of the books that I mentioned patterns or texts? I don't think they are. I think they are all illustrative. They are. Wow, Jade, you honestly kicked yourself off to an amazing start. They are all illustrative titles. Probably the text heaviest one is going to be Seven Deaths of an Empire, but I don't think I can push that to be patterns and text. So I need to think of something else that wasn't on my list. Hopefully something small. The rolls are already not in my favour. Thanks, Bookopoly. Thanks very much. Patterns and text. Yeesh. This is hard. I have found one! I have found one for patterns and text. Wasn't on my list of priority reads, but Wind Daughter by Joanna Ruth Meyer. This is the companion to Echo North, which is one of my favourite polar fantasies. Absolutely love Echo North. It is a retelling of East of the Sun, West of the Moon, which is one of my favourite fairy tales to be retold. And this is the companion to that. I don't know where it goes. What is this a retelling of? This is a retelling of another story that I cannot think off the top of my head what it is, but I know this story. This is the Daughter of the Wind. I mean, it says that on the title, but the Daughter of the North Wind. And I have read a retelling of this before. Where is it? I don't know where it is or what it's called off the top of my head, but I've read a retelling of this before, so I think I'm gonna love this. So there we have it. I'm okay, not too unhappy with that roll. That went okay. Went better than I thought, considering none of my core options were available there. So there we have it. My official TBR begins with The Wind Daughter by Joanna Ruth Meyer. If, as my rolls continue, I can get these other books onto it, fantastic. If I can't, we'll just see where the month takes me. That is generally the plan. At least I didn't start with a double. But there we go. If you are participating in Bookoplathon yourself, whether you are rolling as you go or you're doing all your rolls in one go, good luck to you. I hope you have much success. If you are not, I hope your reading month goes well anyway. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. But otherwise, I shall see you in whatever comes next. Bye!